Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming, and today's video I'm just going to be bringing you a half a domination. I go 22-6 on Fringe, and what I'm going to talk about in this video is actually domination, the game mode itself, and a couple of problems that I see with it. And let me know in the comments right after you watch this video if you're having any of these problems or it's just me. But to me, domination seems pretty broken right now. Okay, there's two main problems with the game right now. Spawns. Now, the spawns are supposed to be just set in stone at this point, and everyone knows how domination spawn should work, and I don't know why it's a problem in this game. But what happens in this game is if you have one person on your team, just one, even push past the halfway point of the flags you have towards their home flag, the spawns can flip. And it's so annoying when I don't have a UAV out, and all of a sudden there's three of my teammates around our home flag, but it doesn't matter how many of us there are, they just flip right behind us and kill me. And that's just so annoying because you can't hold a regular CA setup in domination. And what I mean by that is in classic Call of Duties and older Call of Duties in domination, you could hold the home flag and B, which you can still do in this game. But the problem was if there was a time you couldn't get to B, say they were either spawn trapping you or they had a helicopter over B or something that was preventing you to get to B. You had the option in other Call of Duties to try to control two home flags, C and A. And then once the other team decided to go get a home flag, then you could go push B because there'd be less of them guarding B. But in this game, that doesn't happen. Okay, because if you hold the two home flags, they're just spawns are all over the place, and they're going to spawn them right there. You have to hold a B or A or B or C setup, and even then, if one person pushes past B on the other team, the spawns flip. And I don't know how that works. I don't know why they messed that up. I expect to see some fixes in the patches. I mean, it's not all terrible because when I have a UAV on and my shot is on that day, I can kind of put them in a little spawn trap and then they can all spawn behind me. Sometimes you can put a sentry gun way in the back guarding a home flag, and it can get you a lot of kills sometimes, but it's also one of the most frustrating things because sometimes other teams win or are winning just because they're getting lucky spawns, and I feel like I'm doing everything I can do to keep them off B and not overextend, but it doesn't matter. One guy pushes and overextends, spawns flip, just one. And then the next problem, which I don't even know if it's just domination, I think this happens in multiple game modes, is the starting off teams, how much they put on each team. And what I mean by that is I've gotten to games that are 8 versus 4, 9 versus 3, 7 versus 5, and I don't know what happens. It always starts like this. There's the regular 12 people in the lobby, and it should be starting, but then we accept one more people in the lobby. So I have 14 people in a lobby together. I don't know if it's just accepting too many parties of people or it's just actually putting in 14 people. Like, I don't know why it's happening. And then when we have 14 people, it's saying we need more to play. Like, why do we need more than 14? 14 is two more than 12 already. I don't know why it's saying we need more. So then it decides to kick two. I don't know if it's randomly. I don't know if it's two kids who aren't in a party together. But they get kicked, so we have 12. All right, problem avoided, all right? No, wrong. Now I gotta play 9 versus 3 or 8 versus 4. That's, for some reason, they put the teams like that. And if I back out, I don't really care about the win-loss that much, but it's always in the back of my mind that I don't want to back out and just get a free loss because they decided to make the teams uneven. So I'll decide to try to play through it. And when I play through it, I get destroyed. I can't get to B. I'm getting killed off spawn every single time. Guys are behind me, and there's nothing I can do. 8 versus 4 is not fair, and that's been in a couple Call of Duties, but it was only like an every now and then thing, and it was kind of funny when it happened to you or it happened to somebody else, but it happens way too often now. And then a couple other things with domination that isn't really the problem with the game, but just problems that are making the game mode frustrating for me, is teammates who refuse to play the objective. Now, I play the objective probably a little bit too much sometimes to a fault. I'll just like dive on B carelessly, but there's so many teammates that we can be getting 3-capped and we'll be spawning on a home flag and they still won't try to capture it. I feel like when I try to drop big gameplays, I want to play a little less objective based. I'll still try to play the objective, but I also want to try to like command spawns a little bit and put together some good kill streaks. But I feel like if I do that, we lose. I feel like I have to be the one to get on B, and sometimes we go an entire game, I won't even try to go on B, and I'm just going to let my teammates do it. And then the one time I try it, because I'm just fed up with not getting the B flag, I get it. So it's just, some people just don't ever want to go towards B, and just, they're still camping in this game. That's a big issue. People are playing for those streaks, but that's really more about the players than this Call of Duty. That's really been something that's been around forever, but I might be trying to venture out into another game mode eventually. Maybe Hardpoint. I'm not sure what I want to play. I might try to go for like the Safeguard game mode where people have been dropping over 100. Maybe I'll try that. But just something, because Domination spawns right now, until they get better, it's getting really frustrating to play. And I'm already doing that free-for-all series, so I don't feel like playing a ton of free-for-all. So maybe I'll just keep sticking out Domination and trying to drop big kill streaks. But, you know, we'll see in the near future. But that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.